We're
Oh,
streaming?
I think we're streaming. Let me know if we actually are, because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. Whoa,
It looks like we are. I
crazy.
see a black screen, but it does say, oh no, there we are. Oh, whoa, there's Oscar.
Hey, whoa,
Oh,
there's
that's
Oscar
beautiful.
nominees. Hey
Okay.
everyone, welcome to
Hello,
our stream.
everyone.
We're doing a little shitty mic stream, because the nominees happened today. Well, I was at work and he was live texting me about them, and
Yeah.
we thought we should have a little chat. Um, I'll kick off actually by saying like I think we're gonna go through these bottom to top and sort of
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd agree.
But before we start on that, like I have a few per category where I'm like that's interesting that that movie was snubbed for that. But one
Hmm.
generally that I want to nothing for 28 years.
Oh, I didn't think 28 years was gonna get anything.
I thought it maybe one or two of the technicals.
Mm, I guess so. I don't know. I didn't really think about it, honestly. My bigger surprise was Wicked.
Yeah, Wicked. I'm also a bit surprised, but to be fair, I'm also like Wicked got so much hype last year and then it won practically nothing, and For Good is just in most ways a worse movie. So I'm not super surprised that it didn't make as big of a splash.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm also I was expecting it to get less than last year, and last year was already not that much, but nothing at all. Like I had expected Ariana Grande, honestly.
I was also slightly expecting Ariana Grande, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start at the bottom with the visual effects. Where our nominees are Avatar, Fire and Ash, obviously Formula One, which I found fascinating, Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'm personally very excited about. I'm happy to see
That's
that.
so
Um,
so
The
do we want to
Lost,
show this on the screen, by the way? Do we want to
that's going to be so much effort for me, is the thing, and
Okay.
so
Okay. I'm
and so we're not going to do
you
that.
could just go you could just go to the Oscar site and stream that.
I could do that. Okay, I'll check. Because I'm doing them off Wikipedia now because I like their formatting better. But I'll check out the Oscar
Ah,
site. Um, anyway, the other ones are The Lost Bus and Sinners.
yeah, The Lost Bus. I have no clue what that is. I've never heard of that. I Jurassic World. I get it, but I didn't necessarily want to watch that, so I'm not
No,
super
you did
super
because I'm
happy
going to do
about
a
it.
whole presentation about it, and I finally have an excuse to finish that presentation.
Oh, if it's in the context of your
Hmm.
presentation, then I'd love that. But
Yeah,
on
that's the
its
whole point of
own,
this.
thank you. Um,
The Lost Bus is a
and
weird one for me. Like I've heard nothing about this movie whatsoever.
Me neither. The
It
Lost
has America
Bus.
Ferrera, who, listen, I love America Ferrera and Matthew McConaughey for that matter, but both of them aren't necessarily actors where I would go, oh yeah, this movie is
Matthew McConaughey.
quality.
Okay.
And then it was done by Paul Greengrass, who's like, he did the Bourne movies, and then he did
Uh-huh.
Captain Phillips, which is that Tom Hanks one with the look at me, I am the captain now. And that sort of, like, he's done some stuff after that, but I've not really watched any of it, and I think most people didn't watch any of it necessarily. Um,
Hmm.
so it's a fascinating one, I guess.
Yeah, I think also Sinners is fascinating because I so first of all, Sinners is out there because it broke the record for the most
Yes,
nominations ever, which is
16 nominations
insanity.
is genuinely insane.
Like a record that was set in 1950. Like,
Yeah.
and then there were two others that's evened it out, like that also had 40
No, no, no.
nominations. But
I didn't we break it didn't Everything Everywhere break it somewhat recently?
nope, it's All About Eve, La La Land, and Titanic were all 14, and this is 16.
Damn, that's insane. I thought
Yeah.
it was 11. Wow.
Um, and
16
I
is
think like I've seen Sinners twice already. I fucking love Sinners, so I think this is that I totally support this. That being said, I think its visual effects were maybe it was bad. I don't know if it was bad on purpose, but like the vampires have this red in their eyes that looks so silly. Like
Well, look, here's the
I
thing, right? I've not seen at the time of stream, I've not seen any of these. Not a
yeah.
single one. And so if I go and watch all of these, and there is a single one of them that has worse visual effects than Superman 2025, I will scream and cry. Because I get Superman not being nominated for most things, right? But
Yeah.
hey, come on now. This is like the one category where we're allowed superhero movies, and you didn't give me any of them. What the
Yeah.
fuck? It's like it's never gonna make
I
any
was
of the
also
others, except Black Panther went because
yeah,
but that was the whole thing. Like,
I had some hope for Mission Impossible as well for either this or like sound, but
yeah,
no.
no.
It's the final one. It's the final one. Oh man.
I know, but yeah, no. Tom Cruise got his honorary this year, and I think that's kind of what we have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Like again, I know I've talked about this so fucking often, right? But I still think they should bring it back. The idea for the outstanding achievement in popular film,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
insane to me.
Mhm.
Insane that that is not a thing that we've been doing. Like
Mhm. Mhm.
I just don't get it. I don't get it, and I may never get it. And yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, visual effects. What are we thinking so far? Because I've obviously not seen any of these. Have you? What are you?
I've I've only seen Sinners, but I don't think that's taking it. It has to be Avatar, right?
You'd
Maybe
say so,
Jurassic
right?
World, but
I doubt there's going to be any way that it isn't one of those. You know?
yeah.
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 I can't. Uh, uh.
You got
I
this.
was gonna stream the Oscars site, but it's actually it's really not working with me, and I'm
It's literally just an OBS.
I know, but then I have to,
window
but
capture
the thing
and
is,
then you
then I
go
can't switch between my tabs, and hang on,
in.
okay, give me like 2 minutes, and maybe I can get this going.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
so stupid. I also got to be careful because I have some very secret stuff open on my computer right now that you specifically are not allowed to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
scary.
Why? 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 I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Help, I don't understand. Please. Just give me, please. I just want to stream.
You got this.
I just want to stream a silly little window of Oscar nomination. I'm not asking for that much. Please, OBS, work with me here.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we're getting
I'm
somewhere.
seeing something.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just all I gotta do now is okay, hang on. Wow. How about that?
Oh, oh.
Whoa. I think we're going. Okay, we did then skip the, but that's we'll do those now then. Wow. Okay, there we are. We done it. We did it. Yay! Can you see it also on stream, please? Please tell me you can.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
we
thank God.
can. It's beautiful.
Okay,
It's
great,
it's
awesome.
wonderful.
That's fantastic. That's really good actually. And now if I do this, can we still see it on? Yeah, we can. How great is that? What a joy.
Hey, yo.
What a joy. Um, all right, let's do original screenplay then. Um,
Yep.
Obviously Sinners is
Okay,
there,
so
Sentimental Value is there, Marty Supreme is there.
yep.
It was just an accident
It
makes
was just
sense
an
too,
accident. Also makes sense. Yeah.
because it
Blue
won
Moon.
the
I'm not
Palme d'Or.
too familiar with.
Blue Moon I'm also not too
Mm.
familiar with, but apparently Blue Moon also fairly sizable movie.
Yeah.
It's
It
the Ethan
also
Hawke
got
one.
like yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen it passing by in the cinema as well, and I was like, oh, maybe I should see that. I'm not sure, but I wasn't aware that it was like a contender for Oscars, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the guy who didn't write Oklahoma. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That will be fun for us, especially.
Yeah. It's also, oh no, I have to watch another movie with Margaret Qualley. Oh man.
Oh
Oh,
man. Oh, this is the one.
oh.
Oh, this is the one that I texted you about when I like a month ago or something, going, "Hey, I just saw a trailer with a blonde Margaret Qualley."
Yeah. Oh no. Oh man.
Oh,
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 oh shit,
so
dude.
sad.
Oh. Oh no. Anyway, no, these no, these all make a lot of sense to me.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Blue Moon I haven't seen, but I am hearing very good things about it, so this
Hmm.
makes sense. Then adapted screenplay, which genuinely I think is an insanely strong category this year. I've again
Let's
only seen one
see.
of these so far, but from what I'm hearing about the other four, it's Bugonia,
Hmm.
Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams. I've only seen
Hmm. Hmm.
Begonia so far, which honestly also wasn't expecting it to get nominated to the extent that it's been
No,
nominated.
me
Um,
neither at all.
like I know that Lantham was a sort of an awards favorite, but especially with Kinds of Kindness not getting as much praise and Begonia
Yeah.
kind of flying under the radar a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Um,
Compared to Poor Things, at least, it just
yeah,
flew on the radar a little bit. But no, it's out there.
it's out there, and
It has quite.
yeah, it's genuinely really exciting. So
Um, yeah, I have also seen One Battle After Another, which obviously deserves to be here.
yeah,
But I think this might be Hamnet because
yeah.
I'm
If I
already
have to take
surprised
a bet
at
on this,
like Hamnet only got 8, I think, which is way less than I expected it to. It's not top 3 this year, and I was
yeah, there's also
expecting Hamnet to be like the number 1 maybe even, but
Chloe Zhao is a bit of an Academy favorite,
Mhm.
obviously, and for obvious reasons, and rightfully so. But it's not like her movies are never sort of massive in that
Mhm.
sense. Like Nomadland was also real,
Yeah.
like obviously the obvious winner when it became nominated, but it also wasn't like massively nominated. And
Mhm.
that's sort
Mhm.
of a consistent thing. Also, funnily, you are going to watch another Chloe Zhao movie now that we've committed to doing the Marvel stuff because she did Eternals, which everyone hated and
Oh.
I really liked. But yeah,
Okay, okay.
so that'll be
Interesting.
fun. But no, I do think Hamlet or maybe Frankenstein is a slot in because I think this is the first like screen
No.
adaptation of Frankenstein that most people are like actively behind, where they're like, okay, yeah, this got it.
I don't know. It's the funny thing is I expected Frankenstein to get a lot of technicals. I'm not surprised at all. It got cinematography, for
Mhm.
example. I did not expect it to do this well, like all round. So
No, all round it's done an insane move, honestly.
yeah,
I genuinely wasn't expecting
yeah.
uh yeah, no, not at all. So that's exciting. Um then we go on, we've done visual effects. Sound. I'm not surprised that F1 is in sound.
No,
Uh
I also wouldn't even be surprised if it won.
yeah, me
Like
neither.
that's just
The other one's obviously Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and then Surat, which I've not heard a lot about Surat either.
no, but it's in there a few times even.
Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of it now, but I'd never heard of it like before. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but generally, let's talk. Well, actually we'll talk about it in a second. I'll leave that for now. But yeah, Surat, very very
Yeah.
interesting. Um, again, sound. I think F1 is the likely taker for that. Um,
Um,
but who knows? Maybe Surat has some really cool stuff going on that we
wait,
just
we're
don't know
looking
about.
at sound now?
Sound, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so uh hmm. I don't know. I've seen 2 of these in a cinema, which should make a difference, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Looking,
F1 would also make sense to me.
yeah, looking at these now, also like visual effects almost certainly is an Avatar slot in.
Yeah,
But that does mean
surely.
F1 surely is going to take something, and then it almost has to be sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I can barely see it taking other things.
Hmm.
Then production design, which I'm very excited for. It's a
Hmm.
stacked category this year with Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. I haven't seen any of these yet,
Who?
but production design being like one of the very few things I think you can usually get a very good idea of just from like stills and trailers.
Hmm.
These are all genuinely fantastic. Like I'm not excited
Can
for
you
Marty
can
Supreme in the slightest, but I cannot deny the production design.
you scroll slightly higher? I can't read the top one.
Oh,
Um,
oh shit. Okay, hang on. Didn't realize where the cutoff was. There we go.
no. Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's the.
yeah, it's just the.
Yeah, no, it's catching up. There we go. Beautiful. Um, yeah. Co- uh, I am very excited for Morty Supreme. I think I'm gonna love Morty Supreme actually, but we'll see. From the two I've seen, One Battle After Another and Sinners, I don't think either of it will take it. I'd probably say Hamlet or Frankenstein. Frankenstein makes sense, right? It's Guillermo del Toro. Like,
Frankenstein makes a lot of sense. It's also I think maybe the most from what I've seen of these the most technically difficult to pull off due to the
yeah.
level of production design. But then again,
Hmm.
I've looked at Hamnet and oh man, I am in love with
Hmm.
the visuals on it. I know that's a style
Hmm.
thing. Like, it may not be the best like out of these, it may not be the best end of sentence actually, but
Hmm.
oh man, for me visually that
Yeah.
emotionally that's my winner, you know?
Yeah, fair. It's so funny because overall for Best Picture, I really felt before the nominations that Hamlet was the one that was probably gonna win it, and now it's Sinners or maybe One Battle After
Yeah,
Another,
because
and
that's the
Hamlet is
thing as well. Like
still number three, but
I thought Sinners would probably get a Best Picture nomination. I didn't think it would do this well, and that's sort of thrown me in the way
hmm
of like, oh, what am I
yeah.
actually expecting from because I was expecting Sinners to get the Best Picture and then a couple of the technicals, maybe Michael B. Jordan, and then like okay, good, and
hmm
that's Sinners, Best Original Song,
Yeah.
and yeah, just a respectable amount of nominations, and we're good, and we're out of there. And then now it's gotten
hmm
16, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I think fairly consistently the movies that have broken that record are Best Picture winners.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I
no, La La Land wasn't,
oh no,
but
La La Land famously wasn't actually. You're right. Yes. Yeah. Crazy.
all
Okay,
right.
best original song, the one we're most excited about. Let's be honest.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for all of these.
Diane Warren. I'm so glad that it's the one from it's Dear Me from Diane Warren Relentless. I'm so glad it's from her
Oh,
documentary because we were hoping to
you.
watch that. Like if it had been a Diane Warren song from not her documentary, I'd have been upset, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Golden
Oh
from
my God.
Demon Hunters, which is going to take it. Sorry,
Ugh.
that's how it is. I Lied to You from Sinners obviously was also going to get nominated. Um,
Yeah.
then Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. I have not heard of Viva
Hmm.
Verdi, and I'm a little bit
Nope.
surprised by the fact that like I wouldn't necessarily be surprised that it didn't go to Wicked, but I am a little surprised that it went to a movie I haven't heard of over Wicked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, even if it wasn't Wicked, I was maybe expecting the other Sinner song. I was like,
No, but the other
well,
Sinner
yeah,
song
no.
immediately doesn't it goes out the window because it's not an original song. Like Rocky Road to Dublin is just
No,
a
no, no,
folk
no, no,
song.
no, but there was another one that was that they sent in, and it was
Oh,
on a
okay.
short list as well.
So
Um,
here's the weird thing about Viva Verdi also. Viva Verdi doesn't have a Wikipedia page as of yet.
oh no.
So it's like
Oh, is this this is
it's a genuinely it's one of those
oh God.
that just
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
really
Yeah, I don't
it's a
know. It's
documentary also, which is interesting. Like because what this is that we now have, and we'll get to this like properly when we get to best documentary. Um,
hmm
but we now have five documentaries in there, and then two more in the best original song,
hmm
which is way more documentaries than usual. I don't mind it. I like a documentary, but
yeah.
like that's for the Academy.
I
That's
I don't really like documentaries that much,
I
but
know you don't.
one of them is Diane Warren, so I'm not complaining.
Exactly. You have to. No, but I think Golden is a
And tri
slot in for this one. There's a chance
yeah.
that Sinners does a sort of weird again. If it hadn't have been 60 nominations, I likely wouldn't have even thought that possible. But
hmm
there is maybe a chance that Sinners does a little sneaky swipe for this. But
Yeah, so like I'm probably gonna repeat myself so much when we actually do
Oh
a
yeah.
stream about what we think is best after we've seen it. But between K-pop Demon Hunters and Sinners, the thing is, K-pop Demon Hunters I've seen 3 times. I am obsessed with it. Golden is not my favorite song, but it's still an absolute banger. But artistically, I Lie to You does so much
Yes.
interesting stuff, and Golden is just a pop song.
Yep.
So I'd be upset, but
Yep.
okay.
I will say I'll do even more so. I'll say Golden is barely a K-pop song, which is fascinating given that
Hmm.
it's K-pop Demon Hunters. Like it is genuinely just a pop song. And again, it
Hmm.
slaps. Don't get me wrong. I work with kids. I've
Oh,
heard
it
Golden
does.
a million fucking times. Hey, I'm in on it. But oh, oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then straight on music original score. Now, obviously, haven't heard most of these scores either.
Hmm. Hmm.
But Bugonia was fucking incredible.
I already have a favorite, and it's One Battle After Another. They're one of the few things,
This,
or like, no, I noticed many things about One Battle After Another, but that score, oh,
yeah,
it's I you'll like it. It's funky. It's very funky.
that like I was gonna say, this is something I've heard a lot, so it doesn't immediately surprise me. Um, but to be fair, like, so here's the thing, right? Normally, this category, I'm like, oh yeah, cool scores. I hear scores sometimes, and I go, that's a cool score,
Uh-huh.
whatever. But in this specific case, there's like, there's three composers that I actually feel somewhat emotionally invested in.
Hmm.
So that's very exciting to me. I Max Richter I like a lot. He did Arrival, for instance.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. He did I think the score for The Leftovers. Um, Mary Queen of Scots.
Beats
Like
as F1 just
he's
Beats as F1 just won for Best Picture. Holy peak. No, the
no,
fact
not
that it
yet.
even got nominated.
Not yet, you
Uh,
bastards.
One Battle Another
Um,
is gonna win this for sure. I genuinely remember most tracks, especially Creep. I I can't tell if Creep is actually a song or if you're just putting a Radiohead reference here. But One Battle After Another, yeah. I still have to see Hamlet and Frankenstein, but out of the ones I've seen, it really should be one battle.
Fair. Yeah. And then the other ones, well, Alexander Desplat, you probably won't feel like a personal connection to. He did, I want to say the last three, if not two Harry Potters. I think two Harry Potters. I
Oh,
think he
no,
did
that's cool.
one of the Twilights. He did, he's sort of Wes Anderson's standard composer, or was for a long time.
Oh, okay, that's
And
cool.
then he also did Little Women 2019, I think. So
Mm.
he's been I like his work a lot, so I would be like, hey,
Hmm.
this guy deserves it. And then Ludwig
Hmm.
Göransson, obviously,
Yeah, obviously.
obviously, that's our boy.
My bro.
That's my dude.
That's our bro. Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
did
our,
Tenet, which like, the score is one of the few things about that movie that is good. But then he also
he did Oppenheimer.
the obvious ones are Community, New Girl,
Yeah,
um,
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, sure. He did both of the Black Panthers, which I
Oppenheimer, sure, he says about the one he got the Oscar for.
Oppenheimer, sure. Yeah, I still don't think he that should have been the one, but sure. Um, he also produced This Is America because he met Donald Glover while working on
Mm.
Community, so he did
Oh, that's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
it's a joke because the OST of One Battle After Another is made by Radiohead's guitarist, so that's why it slaps.
that makes sense. Yeah, and then Ludwig also is going to do the Odyssey, which I'm very excited about. I think that the score for the
Yeah.
Odyssey is going to be really really good. Probably the rest of the movie,
Hmm.
I'll
Hmm.
wait and see. I'll genuinely try and go into it with an open mind, but the score I know is going to slap because
Hmm.
of course it is. Um, then we got makeup and hairstyling.
Oh shit.
Frankenstein.
Ludwig make Tenet too. Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Frankenstein.
saying.
Oh
That's one of the
wait, this
few
is so.
things about that movie that I appreciate. Um, Frankenstein,
This is where we have to
Coco,
watch the
Sinners,
Smashing
The
Machine for.
Smashing Machine, The Ugly Stepsister, which is great because that was already on my list. That's actually the
Hmm.
movie that Dagmar picked for me accidentally after having picked
Oh,
the AI sex robot one. She was like, please
oh,
let me pick another one." So
nice.
she ended up picking that, and I'm actually genuinely quite excited for it. I wasn't expecting it to get nominated for anything except maybe like um because it's Norwegian, so I was like maybe best foreign, but no,
Yeah,
it's
but sentimental value probably got sent in for that, no?
yeah. So then best makeup and hairstyling, which is incredibly interesting to me. So that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Pretty
I'm also
psyched for that.
excited for Kokuyo. I don't know it, but a Japanese movie I like.
Same, yeah. It looks really interesting. It's apparently it became the all-time highest grossing Japanese live action film. So
Oh,
that
oh
hey,
shit.
okay.
Okay.
It was also their send-in for Best International, and it obviously didn't get there, but
No.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Still.
that's pretty nifty. Pretty good list here. Um, top of the for going looking at it now and going, it's gonna be Frankenstein because they've made Jacob Elordi look like that. But
Hmm. Hmm.
who's to say? Who's to say what this category does? Again, seen none of these yet. I'm really behind.
Hmm.
Um, then there's the shorts, I think.
Yeah, what Tiro, watch Sinners and you'll have covered like
Most of the, yeah,
so much
true.
already.
Okay, we got a live action short film. Um,
Hmm.
I'll name them real quick. It's Butcher's Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, Jane Austen's period drama, The Singers, and Two People Exchanging Saliva. Um,
The
I've
last title.
I know
God.
I've heard very good things about it. I'm very excited. I've also heard really good things about A Friend of Dorothy, and Jane Austen's period drama. The other two I've not heard of. So, I mean, obviously, I know them as in they're on the long list, and I've been keeping an eye on seeing where we could
Hmm.
potentially watch them. But other than that, I don't know these. So,
Yeah, me neither. So the Dutch one didn't make it because I know that
no.
was kind of had a little bit of an uproar here. Um, but it's also interesting to me. I don't know where all these people are from, but names wise, it's looking very English language,
But that's to be fair.
which.
But to be fair, that's also because they always translate these, right?
Mm,
For stuff like this. Now,
okay.
Friend of Dorothy and Jane Austen's period drama are, I think, in fact, English language. But Two People
Hmm.
Exchanging Saliva is actually French. It's Des personnes en échangeant de la salive, but
Hmm.
they never nominate these
No,
in
yeah,
their
okay.
original languages.
No, but I mean also the names of the people. Like obviously I can't tell exactly which countries they're from, but it's
No,
not
true.
looking very um which I always kind of appreciate that this is a more of a worldwide type of thing because it really gives you the idea of like, wow, I could make a movie and it could end up here, you know.
Yeah, true. I do think
But
like I do think it's more international than we're currently realizing, but
hmm.
I agree from optics. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, then we have we're spreading out the shorts apparently. Okay, sure. International feature film: The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Values, Surat, and The Voice of Hind Rajab. Those middle threes
Hmm.
I think were fairly like Surat, apparently really
Yeah.
big. Okay.
Well, the Secret Agent is apparently also a thing because it's also Best
Yes,
Picture
it's
nominated.
everywhere,
I
and
did
I
not
had
know at
never
all.
heard of it ever.
Nope, me neither.
It's Brazil,
Uh,
so we're watching another Portuguese movie. I'm down for that.
hmm.
I
Hmm.
hey, great stuff.
Hey,
Um,
Brazil is going 2 for 2 with Best Pictures.
Brazil
That's.
is going 2 for 2, which is really impressive. It was just an accident was obviously a slot in. Salamantavai was a slot in.
Hmm.
Surat apparently
Hmm.
also very big. And then the voice of Hind Rajab?
Yeah, I was
Huh?
excited because when I saw the shortlist, I saw a bunch of countries that aren't typically nominated, and this was one of them. I'm just excited purely for the fact that it's like, an African country. That's cool. That's cool. I want to see
Yeah.
what they made.
Well, but the thing is, are you aware of who Hind Rajab is?
No.
Okay, so this is your Israel-Palestine movie of the year. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
from Tunisia. Okay.
yes.
Because there was a
So
Palestine movie that made it to the shortlist.
yeah, no. So Red Crescent is like the International Red Cross, right? And
Hmm.
this is their response to the actual real life killing of Hind Rajab, who died in 2024. She was 5 years old.
Oh, fuck.
Um, yeah. So that's what this movie's gonna be. So it's
I
gonna
might have.
be
Yeah, I might have seen
yeah,
a trailer for this in the cinema at some point. Okay.
yeah. And it's the one where like there was an ambulance. They shot her like 300 something times, and there was an Israeli tank that was trying to stop the ambulance from getting to her, and there was
Oh
an
God.
insane amount of stuff happening.
Oh God.
And then
Okay, this is gonna be
afterwards,
heavy.
Western media was all like, "Oh yeah, we're not talking. She died simply. We're not talking about how the fact that Israel did it." And they were talking about her as like not necessarily as an adult, but they were really leaving out the fact that she was, a teeny tiny baby child.
Mm,
Um, so
okay.
it was like it was
Okay.
a massive thing. And so when I saw this on the shortlist, I was like, oh, that's interesting to
Something.
say the least. And the fact that it then
Mhm.
is now actually nominated, I am,
I'm very curious, though. I hope it's also a good movie because last year we had Seed of the Sacred Fig, which was really important subject-wise, but fumbled the bag so hard on execution, and it'd be
yeah,
nice to have both
yeah. I
because it
mean,
also matters how you put it down.
yes, for sure. Sorry, like semi-related, interesting to us, maybe to you. The Gouden Kalf at the NFF last year, like for best
Hmm.
short film, went to not this one, but like a Dutch movie about Hind hijab. Um,
Oh, okay.
and I think Jordania
Damn.
did one also. So like this was a really big thing, and people have been
Hmm.
on it. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
it's I was really intrigued to see this there.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then The Secret Agent would apparently got a bunch of nominations now, which is wild to me. I've never,
Yep.
yeah, crazy.
No, me neither.
Film editing. Now that's gonna be my
Mm.
fucking category, and I've
Yeah.
seen I've seen none
Your
of these movies
category.
yet. I've seen none of these, so I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna shut up. It's F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Um, all I'll say is, and I know it's not necessarily going to be the case this time. I've heard a lot of good things about One Battle, but last time I watched a really long movie with Leo DiCaprio, I was very pissed at the editing. So
But that was Martin Scorsese and Thelma
I
Schoonmaker.
know, I know,
This
I
is
know.
not.
I have faith. I
I
have
would
faith.
say honestly, out of the three that I've seen, which is the last three here, I would probably pick One Battle. But that being said, I know Marty Supreme is a whiplash type of thing, so if that's done well, it might take it. Like that sounds logical to me. But
That's fair. I mean, I also got to quickly go to like the singular name on this that I know, which is Josh Safdie, from Marty Supreme.
hmm.
Like that, he did Uncut Gems.
Hmm.
He did, I think, Daddy Longlegs, which is like, it's very niche, but it is very good. And but this is like, I
Yeah.
think this is he used to do those with his brother, and they split off after Uncut Gems, and this is like his first
Hmm.
solo thing. So
Okay. Okay.
I'm I'll have to see. I'll have to
Yeah.
watch it happen, but generally Joe Safdie I'm fairly confident in. So
Yeah. I'm excited. I think that might be my favorite, but obviously we'll have to see it before
yeah,
knowing.
see what it's gonna do. Then the
Hmm.
documentary shorts again, haven't really heard of these so much either. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, again, it's All the Empty Rooms, it's Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renault, Children No More, Were and Are Gone, The Devil is Busy, and Perfectly a Strangeness. Um,
Children No More sounds. Whew, that
yeah,
sounds
it
heavy.
it does sound heavy.
Which is fair. I mean, it's good to be educated through these, so I appreciate that about it. But it's gonna be a heavy watch.
Yeah, All the Empty Rooms is a school shooting one, which it
Oh,
cannot be worse. It cannot be worse than last year's. Um,
true.
okay. So here's the thing: it's distributed by Netflix, but it's not a Netflix documentary, which is a very crucial,
Okay, good.
crucial
Hmm. Hmm.
difference. Um, the Brent Renault one is it's he was a documentary filmmaker with his brother, and they would go into like conflicts to cover, and he died in the Ukraine war
Hmm.
coverage, so
Oh shit.
that should
Okay.
be interesting.
Hmm.
Um, don't know much about Children No More. Again, no Wikipedia page on Children No More, so we'll see that
Hmm.
what it is. The Devil is Busy is abortion, or at least
Okay.
it's an
Okay.
abortion clinic that's being like besieged by protesters because that's what they do in America
Shit.
because they're
Okay.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Perfectly a Strangeness, which I'm intrigued by because I actually know the person who made, like, not personally, but I am aware of the woman who made that documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly a Stranger's. It's Alison McAlpine. She did a documentary film in, oh God, 2016, 2017. It was called Cielo, which is
Mm-hmm.
about like it became a really this was when I just started getting into movies, right? And I wanted to watch more documentaries specifically, and this one
Mm-hmm.
became really big, and it's about like the night sky in a desert in Chile. And
Right.
I look, it, it, it's a bit pretentious, yes, but I loved it. And so seeing her now, I'm like, oh, documentary short from Alison McAlpine. I'm kind of here for it.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do, indeed. And this one again, apparently, I'll read you the Cannes Film Festival summary. In the dazzling incandescence of an unknown desert, three donkeys discover an abandoned astronomical observatory and the universe, a sensorial cinematic exploration of what a story can be. I'm in.
Oh, that's yeah. Yep.
I'm
That
sold.
sounds really
This
good.
cannot be bad.
This cannot be bad.
Yeah, Alison
Holy shit.
McAlpine, fucking, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, really, really excited for that. So,
Okay.
ahead of time, that might take it for me, but we never know.
Mm-hmm.
Incident last year came out of nowhere for me, and that instantly took it. Like, that was really good. So,
Which one was it?
Incident, the one with the body cam footage.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so that was great. Then documentary features. Um,
Yep.
Again, stuff that I'm not necessarily
This
immediately.
I'm vaguely aware of Mr. Nobody Against Putin because it's actually in cinemas in the Netherlands right now, like which is
Oh,
rather rare, I think.
for
So
yeah, for a documentary for sure. I was vaguely
nominees
aware
to
of
be
the
determined as well.
hum.
Nominees to be determined for that one.
Yeah, that's
They don't know.
interesting. Yeah, well, so
Okay.
hang on. Let me quickly check because hang on. Because it was we know the directors and co-directors, so I don't know why we.
Well, but sometimes it's the producers, right? Like I
Yeah, or
assume
like
something must have
or in
happened
in
with.
this specific case, I think uh there's a videographer and events coordinator who shot it over 2 years, and then someone else put the movie together. So I don't know. It
Hmm.
might be a bit of a, but it does look very
Right.
cool. I'm very into it. The Perfect
Okay.
Neighbor is the one that I was vaguely aware of because again we had
Hmm.
it's about a specific killing in America that the police did because they keep. Oh no, the police didn't do this one. It was a no, yeah, crazy. Um, but yeah, there's like it became a whole thing about how because Florida has stand your ground laws, right? Which essentially is like
Uh-huh.
people may you don't if you believe it necessary to defend yourself, you don't have to find a non-violent solution.
Hmm.
I think it's also called like line in the sand or something. Um, and this sort of that case really like sort of questioned whether that or the systemic bias, I guess, in how it was because it was a white woman shooting a black woman, and I think that a lot of people at the time were like, well, what if it had been the other way around? Would we have been treating this woman this way? And
Hmm.
yeah, um,
Okay.
yeah, it was made by a close friend of the woman or the family of the woman who died. So it's
Okay.
woman, yes, woman. Just double checking. Uh, then there's what is it? Cutting Through Rocks. Which apparently is about the first Iranian woman elected as councilwoman in a rural village. So that should be interesting.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Um, Come See Me in the Good Light. I'm actually really, really excited about. It looks wonderful. Um, it's about Andrea Gibson, who's a poet and activist,
Hmm.
um, and just sort of like it's going through their life. Um, yeah, I don't know. It looks fun. It was produced by Tig Notaro, who that's why I know about it. Tig Notaro is like a stand-up comedian who I've been following for a bit, and
Mm.
they produced this. Um,
Okay.
and I think Sarah Bareilles did a song for it, like Waitress the musical. Sarah Bareilles,
Okay.
Bareilles, I don't know how you're supposed to. She also did the music for SpongeBob.
SpongeBob big guy pants okay. SpongeBob big guy pants okay.
No, I'm talking
SpongeBob.
about
SpongeBob. No, I know that's Ice Spice, but
yeah,
it's
the
fine. I don't
SSI
think
am
it
ready is
matters.
about to set
I
sail.
said,
This kind
yeah.
of day doesn't get much better,
Doesn't
but
get
it
much better,
keeps
but
on
it keeps on
trying.
trying.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And then there's the Alabama
Whoa.
solution, which is
Oh,
about.
wait, that was way too accurate. The last. Okay, anyway.
I did musical for however many years. I think I could play SpongeBob.
I know.
Ethan Slater,
Ah,
I'm coming for you.
please.
The Alabama solution is about the prison system,
Okay.
from the perspective of the incarcerated. So, it's sort of the
The standard stuff.
the standard stuff, but it looks like some interesting takes at least. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see that when it happens. Um, right back into it though, directing.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Look,
I mean, these are all very obvious.
yeah, Hamlet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners.
It's just a top five for Best Picture. Like,
Yeah, no,
let's be for real.
that's straight up exactly what it is. And I don't know. Look here. Look, hey, instantly I'm biased I'm biased for Chloe Zhao, right? That's my girly. But
I also, she is such a Academy favorite. I wouldn't be surprised if she takes it.
yeah,
I think despite Sinner's amount of nominations, it would go to Paul Thomas Anderson or Chloe Zhao just because of name recognition.
well, Ryan Coogler's pretty massive also. Um,
Yeah, but not in these
no, not to this level. No, that's definitely true. Then again,
not in these circles as well.
he did make the only Marvel movie to ever get a Best Picture nomination. So who
That's
knows?
fair.
Who knows?
Who
Um,
knows?
Costume design after that.
Okay.
Avatar: Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty Supreme, Sinners. Uh,
This,
this could go many, many ways.
I'd probably guess Frankenstein or Hamlet.
Top of it, I gotta say probably Frankenstein or Hamlet, but I don't know. Avatar,
Avatar is such a. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know.
it's weird because those
I
costumes
understand
were
that their
designed,
costume.
but they are
Yeah,
CGI.
I understand. I also
Like,
understand that their costumes still had to be designed, but something about it is feels weird
it feels
because they're
off,
not real.
right? Yeah, yeah. No, I'm with you. It feels. Um, Cinematography, that's your category. That's Frankenstein, Marty Supreme,
Yes,
One Battle After Another, Sinners, Train Dreams. Now, going off again
strong.
purely trailers, I'm guessing so far your bet is One Battle After Another?
I think my bet, but I've not seen it, would be Frankenstein.
Ooh, okay. See, I was gonna also
But
say maybe Train Dreams, because all the shots I've seen from that look
yeah, I
gorgeous.
one of our friends today I was also talking with online about Oscar nominations, and he was like, "Oh, I guess I'll also just try to do at least the Best Picture ones." And he started today with Train Dreams, and immediately was like, "Well, I get why this has a nomination for cinematography, so maybe." But I feel
Damn,
like
okay.
the Academy does like to go with the ones that are also nominated for other things, right? And Train Dreams didn't do as well as I expected it to, honestly.
No, valid. Yeah, huh.
But yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know. One Battle After Another, for example, I think was really fantastic. Like prime example of good cinematography, but it is more standard. Like I don't think it's
Yeah,
as
it's not
experimental in
like
that sense.
trying to do anything super offbeat. No fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more like that. It one battle after another is more about editing and sound, I'd say, than cinematography. But
Okay. Very cool. Then casting, which honestly,
oh, by the way,
oh,
wait for cinematography for Sinners. Actually, shout out for Autumn because she is the first Black woman to have to ever do a
yo,
cinematography nomination,
to ever no
and
to ever do
also just
cinematography. Not a single black woman has ever
to ever do.
has ever done cinematography.
No, but that's so fucking cool. Also, like, as a
It
woman
is. It's really
aspiring
cool.
to do cinematography, I'm already also slightly biased towards her just for that because
No
that's
fair.
so cool.
Super valid. Yeah, especially seeing women in the technicals is real good.
Yeah.
Not that like, oh, girls are bad, like worse at the technicals, but like
No,
of
but we have to break through, right? Because
of
there's just a
a
standard,
yeah,
even more so than
of
in
an
others.
already pretty male-dominated industry, the tech
Hmm.
categories are the most of the male-dominated, except editing.
Yeah.
Editing has
Yeah,
always been a
true.
fairly woman-heavy category,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Even like in the 40s and shit. Yeah.
I mean, so
Crazy.
I say woman-heavy, which is like they're still severely the
No, yeah.
minority, but comparatively,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um, then we go up to casting, which honestly I thought that this might be their excuse to like go with some
Yep.
more
Same.
off-kilter stuff.
And then it's
Like
just
this
like
is
again like all best picture stuff. It's
it's again
crazy.
Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, Sinners. Sinners is cheating. You just cast Michael B. Jordan twice. I can cast Michael B. Jordan twice. Come on
To be
now.
very to be very honest, I'm a little bit disappointed because it felt like, wow, this new category that then they
Yeah.
can really do some cool shit with because you don't have to have a big budget
Yep.
to do really good casting and something like that. And then it's just all five Best Picture nominations.
Yeah.
Like that's
I'm
I'm
genuinely quite
disappointed.
upset at that. Like I would have loved to have seen best casting go to like not even necessarily like Marvel movies right now, but that's kind of what you do with that, right? Where you can go, "Oh man,
Yeah,
they've, this might not be a real Oscar contender mostly, but casting is such a broad,
yeah.
um, like, okay, I'm gonna say something really fucking stupid, but
Hmm.
I believe that casting Jack Black as Steve in the Minecraft movie is fairly inspired.
No, you know what? You're right, actually. Like
Yeah, I think
you're just
that's,
right.
I think that's fucking clever. I think the entire cast of Superman is absolutely perfect as who they're playing, and I think that's
Hmm.
incredibly there's not a single like offbeat actor in that movie.
Yeah.
Um,
There's also like some smaller movies, like generally, for example, I watched Die My Love last December, and I am already super surprised that it didn't get anything. I was kind of hoping for Jennifer Lawrence comeback for the Oscars because I think she deserved it for that, but
yep.
okay. But then, for example, casting would have been another thing where it would have been like, wow, that's one you could give to a movie like that, you know? But
Wake
okay.
Up Dead Man, which by the way, zero
Yes,
nominations. Casting would have been perfect for that
insane.
because it's a massive
Oh my
ensemble
God,
cast.
casting would, yeah,
You
that
could
would have
have
been
that would have been
actually
incredible.
though. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not saying that these don't deserve it, but it feels like a cop out on
Oh
a
no,
new
yeah,
category that was
I think
supposed to be really.
I think even in the opposite, I think the every single movie that's here deserves it so far. Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
it's just boring. They went with the most boring possible route for this category,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
genuinely
agree.
pissed at it. I'm genuinely upset.
Yeah, yeah,
They could
same.
have gone with Snow White. Gal Gadot as the evil queen was such an incredible.
No, no,
Anyway,
no, no.
animated short films. I do actually know quite a few of these because I've been keeping an eye on this
Oh,
category because of our short film festival. Um,
uh-huh.
it's Butterfly, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Retirement Plan, and Three Sisters. All of these look genuinely good. There's not one in here like from usually with best animated, there's at least one or two that I look at from a distance and I go, I don't know, but it could be good secretly. In this one, there's none that I'm iffy on so far. Just purely visually, again, I've not seen any of these because we always watch those together. Um,
Hmm.
Just looking at the posters, I immediately am in on Forever Green. It looks fucking adorable. It looks gorgeously animated. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll send you the poster real quick, just because I need you
Hmm.
to visualize what I'm looking at here. Um,
Where am I? Ah, there.
Discord.
I opened Discord and saw Beat has sent uh a Kill Bill gif, and I for a moment I thought that was it. I was like, what? Oh,
I know,
oh,
I
that's
know.
cute.
And then the other one that I'm sort of in on is The Girl Who Cried Pearls, which visually looks phenomenal. It's stop motion.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
La jeune fille qui pleurait les perles. It's French again. Um,
France is doing good.
yeah, it's yeah. I'm very stoked for that one. Also, it looks visually incredibly enticing. Um, yeah, the other three also look like they're gonna be good. Like this is good. This is gonna be a strong short film festival year, I think. So that's gonna be
Yep,
exciting.
nice.
Um, if you wanna be there, you should join us on Patreon or whatever, and you can.
I haven't updated our Patreon in so long. I really need to, but
Whoops. Okay, best animated. Obviously,
yeah,
K-pop Demon
K-pop
Hunters is
Demon
here and
Hunters.
almost certainly going to take it. Elio, which I'm slightly surprised by, but I guess it makes sense because it's Pixar. Um, Arco, which I'm not surprised by at all. That was always going to be there. Um, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, which I'm also very excited about. That's been on my radar. I
Hmm.
was fairly certain that that was going to be a lock-in, and I was absolutely right about it. And Zootopia 2, which I'm also very excited about because apparently it's one of the best
Hmm.
Disney movies that they've done in a quite a long while. So
It's the best grossing one at least in a while, so.
yes, a weird snub for this one, or maybe
But
not a
this
weird
is
snub.
going to
It's a
K-pop Demon
logical snub.
Hunters, no?
Yeah, this is almost certainly going to K-pop Demon Hunters. Or if they want to be pretentious, it's going to
Surely.
be Arco. But those are the only two
Mm.
options. Like there is nothing else that's going
Hmm.
to happen here. Um,
Hmm.
I am excited about Arco. I've not seen it, but I've seen a lot about it.
I haven't at all. This is actually the only one in the group that I haven't
Really, this has been
like heard
everywhere
of.
for me. But then I guess I'm a bit more in tune with the animated categories also.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that
one,
looks cool.
yeah, the one that I'm really sort of weirded out by is Elio. Um, because that
Nah,
it got
it's the
it's the Pixar one, yes, but there is already a Disney one, and it also like it reviewed well, but it didn't necessarily make waves. Um, like I don't know, it's I'm intrigued to watch it. I'm probably gonna have a good time with it, but it's one I wasn't necessarily expecting to see. One that I find Zootopia, obviously, I was fully expecting to see because it's been going crazy. Um, and then one that I'm kind of weird didn't make it is what is it, Neja 2? Like that Chinese one
uh
that
not heard of it.
well, so here's the thing. No one had heard of Neja 1, and then Neja 2 became the highest grossing non-English film ever. I think the
Oh,
highest grossing animated movie ever. The first animated film ever to gross more than 2 billion. Um, and I think the fifth highest grossing film of all time ever. So it fucking
damn.
exploded. It's literally it's Avatar, Endgame, Avatar 2, Titanic, Neja 2.
Damn. Okay. Insane.
Truly insane. Um, so I was kind of expecting maybe they would give it a nod in Best Animated. Like I think it's also adult animated, which is especially
Mm.
interesting given that it grossed so high. Like it's not meant to; those are not meant to do that. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
So I was expecting maybe that instead of Elio. But other than that, this category went exactly as I thought it would go. So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
And I think it's almost certainly going to go to K-pop Demon Hunters. I think there's no way it does anything
I
else.
hope it does. Like I'm obsessed with that movie. So if I'm not rooting for it for best song, I have to root for it for animated feature.
Yeah,
I would
no,
be
super
betraying
valid.
myself.
Okay, then we're gonna get to the big boys or big girls at this point. Actress in a supporting role. Elle fucking Fanning. I am I listen, I have been an Elle Fanning supporter since day fucking one. I'm an Elle Fanning day one, and she has made it now. She posted on her Instagram, she was crying about it, and I am so stoked. I've been here since fucking Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I've been here since all that. She was in Maleficent, and that movie sucked, but she was great in it. And just this year, she was in Death Stranding 2, and she was fucking phenomenal in that as well. And I am, hey, Elle Fanning, you deserve this, and I'm so excited to see you up there. She was also among my favorite parts of A Complete Unknown. We're all gonna go watch her next year in the new Hunger Games movie. That's gonna be great. Um, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sorry.
stop you there because it's been 5 minutes.
Hey, let me
I've seen
talk about
sentiment.
Elle Fanning. God damn it. The other ones are Inga Ivdota Lilias for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan in Weapons, Vunmi Musaku in Sinners, and Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another.
Um, so I've seen Sentimental Value already, and I hate to break it to you. Well, I mean it's a subjective opinion, obviously, but I think Inga was better, not because Elle Fanning was bad, but because Inga was really fucking good,
Oh, I
like
believe I
actually
believe this
insanely good.
immediately. Like, I don't think Elle Fanning's actually
But
going to win this, but I'm just really excited to see her up there.
um, but the one battle after another one and Sinners are also both like really good. Like this is a very strong category, very
Yes,
strong.
I will also add to, you haven't seen Weapons yet, right?
No.
I will add to this. I think Amy Madigan is incredible in Weapons. I was never in a million or in a million years would I have dreamed that she was going to get a nomination for it. It is an insane role.
Hmm.
I would have never
Yeah,
guessed the Oscars were going to go, oh
I
yeah, that one.
I would have more than that than I would have probably expected. What's her name? The girl that's also in Ozark because I really like her. She's fantastic. The main actress. Fucking Judy fuck.
I,
Julia Garner. Love
oh,
her.
yes.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It was a real Weapons also would have been a great one for the casting category. Sorry, I'm fucking pissed at how much they
Hmm.
biffed the casting. Um, yeah, no, Weapons had a great ensemble cast as well. So I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, um, then we get the supporting actors. Oh no, actors in a leading role. Why are we doing it that way? Oh well, whatever. Actors in a leading
Oh
role.
yeah. Okay, they're doing because female the girls categories have
Of
to
course, the
go
women are
lower.
less
That's
important. Where's Dog? Where's
okay.
Dog
So
in a leading role, actually?
But I think the big surprise here is Kate Hudson. I also saw online
Yes.
that people were not
Let's go through.
expecting that
It's
one,
Jesse
and she
Buckley
was
and
also
Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, which I'm very excited because If I Had Legs got no other nominations. Um, so I'm very excited to see it up here. Then Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, which also again no other nominations. I
Mhm.
vaguely heard of this existing, but I'd never really paid it much mind.
I literally I think yesterday I saw it for the first time, checking out what is going on in the cinema near by my house, um, and that's the only time I've ever heard of it.
Yeah. Then we have Renate Reinsve in Sentimental Value, which obviously she was going to get nominated for that.
Hmm. Hmm.
To be fair, I've loved her in every Joachim Trier so far, and this will be no different, I'm sure.
Hmm.
And then Emma Stone in Begonia, as she should be, right where she belongs.
Yeah, I'm very happy about Emma Stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also the only one. Oh no, I've seen Renata. Well, between Emma Stone and Renata, it's Emma Stone for me. But
Yeah. This is also exciting because we get to see because we now have to watch Song Sung Blue. We're gonna get to see Hugh Jackman in a musical movie that isn't fucking Greatest Showman or Les Mis. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty stoked about this category. I mean, so far again, obviously only have seen one, so Emma Stone has to take it, but I doubt she will. I I think there's a fair chance that this goes to Hamnet,
Oh, hey,
just
we have
off.
someone in chat.
We have someone in
Yes, he
chat.
was amazing in Hamlet. I need to watch Sentimental Value. Yeah, I'm very excited for Hamlet, but and
Yeah,
Sentimental Value, I think it's getting a lot of good reviews. Everybody seems to love it. I also think it's good, but I also think it's tremendous Oscar bait. I've rarely
you
seen
have
something
said
so
this.
Oscar
I mean,
baity.
here's the thing though, right? I'm a slut for Joachim Trier, and so there's a very high chance that I'm gonna just love the shit out of this. Um,
That's fair. I think a lot of people like on Letterboxd. It's being rated so high right now, which makes sense. It's a good movie, but yeah.
yeah, yeah, no,
Joachim
I'm
Trier
stoked. Hang on,
and
I need to quickly open chat also because I'm like,
Mm.
yeah. Um, then we do go for actors. Yes, actor in a supporting role. Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. They lost out on a really interesting. They've done could have done a really stupid thing, which is nominate Michael B. Jordan for Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor.
Best actor.
Um,
Oh, that would have been so good.
would have been
No.
really fucking funny, but alas, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, I feel is also a little bit of a little cheating there.
Hmm.
But you know, obviously it's Poe. I nearly called him Poe Dameron. That's his name in Star Wars. It's Oscar Isaac as the best actor, so you can't then also have Jacob Elordi as the best actor. It's fine. It's whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, not seen any of these yet, so I won't judge. But I'm very big on both Sean Penn and Stellan Skarsgård as actors. So
Yeah, I mean, Stellan Skarsgård is also a bit of a cheat, uh, in my opinion.
okay, fair.
He is a main actor, I would say. I would argue.
I'm
I
just
want
mostly
my
very
boy
excited.
Jacob to get it, but ideal winner would be Delroy, but haven't seen the other two films. Stella has been so funny during the press tour. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Stellan is a
Honestly,
really funny man. And also, I've never seen Stellan in his native language, which is like I've always seen him in English movies, but never in an actual. So I'm really stoked.
uh, yeah. I'm also between Benicio del Toro. I think he was fine. I think Sean Penn is like between I've seen four out of these, and Sean Penn is probably my favorite. He is like he you hate him so much in this movie, and that's the point of his character. So
Hell
he does
yeah,
a good job. You know what I mean? Like you
love that.
hate his guts, and his little walk is so good. Oh my God. But this is also where Paul Mescal would have been. This is the snub.
Yes. Which is honestly slightly insane to me that Paul Mescal isn't in here. Uh, I don't know. I guess it's another one of those where it's like, did we need both of the One Battle After Another people in the same way that I was like, did we need both of the
Yeah,
Everything Everywhere people? But you know what? It's
yeah,
fine. As good as Paul Mescal is going to be in Hamnet, I also doubt that it would have been better than After Sun. So I'll take
yeah,
it.
that's true.
I'll take it. It's
Yeah.
fine. He has a very bright career ahead of him, so we're going to see him lots. I hope. Help. It'll be fine. I have faith.
Hmm.
And then we have Best Actor, or sorry, Actor in a
Yeah.
Leading Role. Um,
Hmm.
oh, sorry, allergic to Timothy Chalamet.
Why? He's a good actor. Come on.
No, Timmy Chalamet in Marty Supreme, Leo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke, which that one came out of the blue for me a little bit, with Blue
So,
Moon.
yeah, no, I was kind of aware that he was catching some buzz, but
Yeah, but the thing that he was because when he lost to the dog, that was for Black Phone 2, which is insane to me.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't
Uh-huh.
realize he was in another movie. Anyway, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and then Wagner Moore in again The Secret Agent, a movie that I
Yep.
didn't know existed until today. Suddenly it was everywhere. I couldn't stand Marty Supreme, but I know him in
Oh,
the minority. Ooh, so here's the thing: I'm not excited for Marty Supreme either. I,
I'm very excited for Marty Supreme. I
I
think it's
think
gonna be great.
I think what's going to happen to us, and I could be wrong, because it could happen that
Uh-huh.
we walk into this and I'm going to love it, but this might be an inverse,
Of a complete unknown.
yes, inverse complete unknown. It's so
Yeah.
stressful. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I also
But
just
I love Whiplash, you know, like I
that's
feel
true.
like this is gonna be my
The
jam.
thing with okay, so here's the thing also. I've never seen a Timothy Chalamet movie in which I was like, wow, Timothy Chalamet. Like he's never actively wowed me. Um,
Dune?
no, sorry. I
What?
not necessarily
What?
Tim no, not necessarily Timothy Chalamet.
If there was one good thing about Dune Part 2, speech he does where he gets pissed off.
Yes, that is true. However, I hold that a lot of that is carried by the vocal like processing.
Hmm.
I think if he were just
My boyfriend got a
shouting,
headache after the film that made him, and oh no.
oh no. Me after
Oh,
Avatar
okay.
2 when they had the frame rate switching every fucking time. Whew,
Uh,
horrendous.
okay.
But yeah, so
Yeah, but
this to me could still go anyway, anyway, anywhere. Though Michael B.
I've
Jordan
only,
is
yeah, I've
yeah.
only seen two of these. I would between Leonardo DiCaprio and Michael B. Jordan, I think for me it doesn't matter much. They were both fantastic. If I really had to choose, I'd probably go Leonardo, but I think Michael B. Jordan will win this because he's playing the twins. Like
Yes.
I think the Academy is gonna go, twins. That's crazy, Michael B.
They
Jordan.
do love
Also
twins.
because of the amount of, yeah, and the
That one
amount of
Tom Hardy movie where he
nominations.
played the twins, wasn't he also nominated for that?
I don't know, but
They do love
yeah,
twins.
I'm just gonna laugh so hard when Timothy Chalamet, like
Loses
he's
another
not gonna
Oscar,
be
yeah.
okay when he loses again. Like he's the new Leonardo DiCaprio. He's gonna
Yes.
keep losing. He's gonna keep getting nominated and he's gonna keep losing and it's so sad.
I feel like also because MBJ hasn't
I
won
also
before, yeah, they do that a lot.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
true.
that matters a lot, honestly. I
Yeah.
think Leo won't take it mostly for reason as well. Like
Yeah.
they're just not gonna give it to him again after he
I
got
think
the one that he really
Leo and
wanted.
Ethan are accomplished enough. Timothy is like, oh, he's young, he has a whole career ahead of him, yada yada. They won't give it to him because that's how the
Hmm.
fucking Academy works. And Wagner Moura is too unknown. Uh,
Yeah,
Also not
I agree.
because it is a foreign language movie. Because last time obviously it went to what's her face? How have I forgotten her name?
Fernanda Torres.
No, who played
Torres.
Honora?
Oh, Mikey Madison.
Mikey Madison,
I
that's the
thought
one.
you meant the nomination for because last year there was also no Brazilian nomination for acting,
Yeah, so that's the
which
thing.
was
It went to
cool.
Mikey Madison, but the thing is, Mikey Madison was in a Western movie, so there's a chance that this actually catapults her, like, and I say Western, I mean American. This catapults her
Hmm.
American career. Whereas Wagner Moura, less
Hmm.
chance of that, so I think they'll care less. Um,
Mm.
it's very
Hmm.
stupid to speak of it that way in sort of like the sense of, oh, this is how the sort of inter-character politics work, but that is likely
Hmm.
what it's going to end up being. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
All right.
obviously the big shot, which is Best Picture. I can't fit all of those on the same
No.
screen, but it's Bugonia, it's F1, it's Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Um, that all of those make sense to me. The Secret Agent was a complete
Yeah,
unexpected like shoot
for
in.
me, but yeah, I agree. I had no idea, but maybe I was just out of the loop. F1, what the hell are you doing
F1,
here?
what
Like
the hell are
I
you
just
doing
got
here,
a text.
Luke?
I just got a text from one of my friends who is like who he said like I am genuinely like I'm genuinely grumpy because I just found out that everyone is nominated.
Well, but here's the thing. Look, there's always one,
There's
and
always the commercial one.
it
There's
was
always
Top Gun
the one that made a
Maverick,
lot of money.
and now it's
Yeah.
F1. And I believe that F1 is a good movie also, right? That's the thing. Um,
Hmm.
it might not be
I
for me, I don't know yet.
No, but
Maybe I walk away fucking loving it. Maybe I'm suddenly an F1 fan. But
yeah,
like
no, but like compared to what it could have been Avatar for the third time, which
yeah.
no, absolutely would not be having that
That was my
shit.
big surprise actually that
Um,
Avatar wasn't in it. I know it'd been getting like slightly worse reviews comparatively to the
I
previous two,
think
but
I think even the Academy is a little bit sick of the same storyline over and over and over again.
we don't feel that Frankenstein is
We don't feel that
commercial.
Frankenstein is
Ooh.
commercial.
So no. I'm gonna say no
No.
specifically because it's still the sheer concept of doing Frankenstein and especially doing like Guillermo del Toro doing Frankenstein
Yeah.
is I'm
I
not
mean,
saying it's not commercial. I'm not saying it's like art house indie filmmaking, but it's not there to attract a massive audience necessarily. It did because Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi are very sexy, and it premiered on Netflix, which everyone has, so they could watch it for free. But I think compared to
yeah.
something like F1, which is clearly like, blockbuster made to get seats in
Yeah,
or butts in
blockbuster is
seats.
the better word. Blockbuster is the better word than commercial, I guess. But Frankenstein is kind of like Marty Supreme on One Battle After Another, where yes, it made a lot of money, and like most people that watch movies know about these and have probably seen them. But F1 is one of those like Top Gun Maverick, Avatar, that is like it's not
Yeah,
is it like I question if it's really made for the art. Whereas with all the others, I don't really doubt that. Like there was also like a lot of artistic intention. And with F1,
right.
it feels like one of those that was like, oh, we should make a movie about the sport that everybody likes because it's gonna make money.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, that's it. That's our nominations. We're gonna spend the next when do we know when the awards are? March, probably, I think.
March
Usually is
15th.
March 15th. So starting now, we have approximately 2 months to watch
Hmm.
anywhere between,
But it's gonna
depending on
be
how much we've already seen, anywhere between 40 and 50 movies, probably.
it's gonna be the easiest death race ever because of the amount of overlap. Because Sinners got
Yes.
16, and then we
Also,
have like a bunch of movies that got 8, 8, 8,
it's apparently
10.
the same amount of movies as last year.
Really?
Yep, which I
Are we
didn't
doing a live
think.
stream for awards night? Yes.
Yep.
Like usually before the awards, like for us the afternoon before the awards starts, so probably American times, like more like late morning. We do one, but I'll put everything on Instagram so
Yeah,
that
well,
it's
we won't live stream the awards as they happen.
no,
Mostly just
we do one
because
beforehand.
we're watching them at like 3 a.m. and we don't want to be shouting. But but we do one beforehand where we go, okay, now we've seen everything. What do we feel about these categories? Who do we think is going to win and who do we want to win? We're going to discuss the whole thing in detail. And then we're going to go watch the awards, and then we'll do a podcast episode on it, and that'll be out usually
Yeah,
the month after. So
yeah, the stream we do like before the awards themselves is usually meant for us to go past the categories that we can't actually discuss in the
yeah,
podcast because that's only Best Picture.
it's us
So,
arguing
I'm
about
in the UK.
everything.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
You can
nice.
also
Yep. You
you
can join
also
us.
suffer with us.
Hell yeah, suffer along. Yeah, no. So that's gonna be there, and that'll happen on this YouTube channel also.
Yeah, one of
Generally,
my
let
friends
me quickly look back at what we did. Yeah, we usually go for 3.5 hours. So that's
yeah.
hey, isn't that fun?
One of my friends, I said, well, this is gonna be like the easiest dev race ever because there's so much overlap. I guess it's not as much as I expected
No,
than if you say it's the same as last year. But they
but I think
said, so
it
not a dev race, but what did they say? M- minor inconvenient race.
minor inconvenience race. I mean
Slightly inconvenient race.
I mean, the thing about it is, I don't think it's necessarily less movies necessarily. I said necessarily twice there. I'm tired. Um, but it's more so, it's going to be easier to wrap up the big categories because
Yeah.
like normally that's where a lot of like disparity is. Not necessarily the
Hmm.
case
Hmm.
now. A lot of it weirdly is in like best original song, which has two documentaries now rather than
Yeah.
being songs from the most popular movies. The actress and actor awards have some movies that aren't nominated for other things, which we don't really get anymore. So
Hmm.
it's not necessarily that there's less disparity, but it's just it's hidden in weirder places than it normally is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always like the visual effects one, which has only one like movies that only have one nomination, but it's more so this year. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, and again, just in weirder categories. I'm used to the visual
Hmm.
effects only having one nomination. I'm not used to the Best Actress movies having only one nomination. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, there's always one or two, but
yeah.
not like, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, honestly, most of it's predictable, like very predictable. Honestly, I like we knew Sinners also had a crazy Oscar campaign. Like I knew that they were
oh yeah,
campaigning
they were
like
going
crazy to get.
hard, but 16
But
is
still, I
not
guess
not what
like,
I expected.
but still, yeah, but still cool because it came out very early this year, which tends to not go over
Yes,
great. So that's
that is
cool.
true. Yeah.
And One Battle After Another, very predictable. I had expected Hamnet to get more, um, but
Yeah. I now have
AO.
to also decide. That is the toughest decision of the whole thing every year, whether to use oscarsdeathrace.com or deathracetracking.com.
I
Because
always use them both. Fuck
yeah,
it,
I
I
always have a
use
little bit of
both.
heart for Death Race tracking because I really like the like addition, like it does the Razzies and it has like the Mecha Death Race and stuff like
Hmm.
that, which I love. But Oscar's Death Race is just so nice and clean, and it has all the
Yeah.
years going all the way back to the fucking 1929, and I'm like, man, that's
Hmm.
great, actually. I love that. It has a leaderboard.
Yeah.
I love the
Hmm.
leaderboard, me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know me, I love a leaderboard. So, yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. I'm probably
Um,
gonna end up on oscarsdeathrace.com as I tend to, but
yeah, I guess that's it. I'll try my best to keep the Instagram updated when we go to the movies and stuff.
yeah, I think what's gonna
I
happen
guess we'll.
is like we're both gonna fill in the thing, and the movies that you've seen that I've not, we'll probably watch separately and the other way around. Except if you wanna
Hmm.
watch, I'm down to rewatch Weapons. I think that might be fun to do with friends also. I
Yeah.
think we have a few friends that are maybe interested,
Hmm.
so that would be fun. And
Hmm.
obviously Jurassic World, but that's already like we both haven't seen that yet.
Hmm.
Other than that, though, yeah, we're gonna be watching most of these together, so we'll have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, let's go. I guess that's the end for stream.
That's the end for the stream. Thank you for being here,
Thank you
singular
so much
person who
for
was
being
here.
here. Yeah.
Yay! And yeah, we'll see you eventually.
Yeah.
Bye bye.